Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Canada Walk By. I just thought I could make a short video today. It's very cold outside, and it's between minus 15 to minus 20 outside, and it's very, very cold in my city. Please keep yourself warm wherever you're watching from, if you live in Canada. And anyways, today we'll be talking about the sudden development that just happened in the United States with Ford Motors. And the CEO for Ford Motors is saying that the shortage of skilled manual labor, which has left their company with almost 5,000 unfilled mechanic jobs, some paying six figures, maybe somewhere close to 120,000, and is calling it a serious problem, which is national to the United States. So, you know, guys, with what's happening right now, with the economy, politics, automotive industry, and so many things, coming into effect as far as education is concerned, and the shortage of skilled labor. So many people, are left hopeless in this day and age, if you think about it. Like, so many companies are laying off employees, and there's not too many companies opening here in North America, and it's really, really, really affecting the national population, of North America, if I may say. And the thing is, it's just hard to survive in a climate like that. And you have people taking time to spend money on education and trying to see if they can just learn a skill or a trade, hopefully, with the hopes that it will pay back in the future, only to realize that, those days are no more, because this day and age has new challenges, and a lot is taking place, and it's really, really getting people, out of the jobs, and really, really getting more and more people out of the country and finding better, opportunities elsewhere, where their skills and, expertise is much appreciated. And you can't blame them if you think about it, because people want steady income, and they want stability at the end of the day. What's the point if you go to school, you finish your trade, then you can't even find employment, and there's like so much competition. If you look on most job websites, and sometimes they will require someone with a degree or someone with a bachelor's, or a master's degree, depending on your level of education. But the point I'm trying to tell you is it's all about who you know at the end of the day. Because a lot of people, they have the skills, they're educated, yet they can't find the opportunities that they went to school for. So the thing is, what would you do? Most people nowadays, they're just resorting to, the gig economy and just getting by, finding opportunities in those apps, and some working for, food delivery or taxi, just to, be able to earn a living. You can't just stay idle, If you have a family that looks up to you, you have to, you have to do something. So the thing is, it's really, really hard to be able to even go to school if you don't have enough resources to pay your tuition. It's easy if you have supporting parents, or if they have saved up money for you if you were young, and you can always count on that. But how many people have that luxury of depending on their parents if they had saved up for their future when they were young? So the demand for manual and technical trades is outpacing supply, Without action, it's like labor shortages could slow industrial growth and competitiveness nationwide, which is really, really, really sad, that most of these countries in North America were well known for, making, vehicles that people could afford to buy and be able to, sustain their livelihoods. But in this day and age, it's completely a different ball game. So if you look at it, it's like in so many industries, like automotive, even in aviation, and what's the other one? Even in the healthcare. There was one article that I saw of some, high-skilled, doctors leaving Canada for other greener pastures because they can't afford to live here, or maybe they are being underpaid and they're choosing to move elsewhere where there is more opportunities and decent incentives. And you wonder why we have, long waiting lists in the hospitals, because maybe there's shortage of doctors and nurses, and the list is endless. But you understand what I'm saying. But anyways, that's something to keep in mind, and really the government has to do something, as fast as they can, because if they don't make up something with this challenge that's at hand, really is going to cripple the economy. Yes, they have to come up with a better plan. This way the people will be able to pay back taxes and, social services, so many things, healthcare, higher education, development. And the world is moving at a faster pace, so they need to keep up with that. They have to do it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. With all this, innovation of electric vehicles, should we be having all these, shortages of, skilled labor? What is it that these employers have to do to come up with a better solution so that they won't have this issue? And it also goes down to the government. Anyways, they can maybe work something out with the employers, hopefully, and be able to come up with solutions. Anyways, guys, if you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel. If this is your first time, please hit that like button and subscribe and share my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.